Hi and welcome back to MRTV. Today I have some interesting news about this channel. So MRTV is expanding its reach. As you know, we've often covered AWE and CES for you, bringing you the most exciting XR news from there. Starting from this year, we're also going to cover the VR AR Expo in Shanghai. MRTV is now official media partner of the VR AR Expo in Shanghai, and everything is going to start in this May. So this May, Marco and me are going to travel to Shanghai to bring you the most exciting XR news directly from the VR AR Expo in Shanghai. I'm very much looking forward to this because I believe that we're going to find some gems for you that you would normally only hear about much later. So this is going to be great. But what exactly is the VR AR Expo? Well, how about we simply ask the co-founder, Cynthia Tan, and that's exactly what I did. It is my absolute pleasure to speak with Cynthia Tan, who is the co-founder of VR AR World. Cynthia, how are you doing?
Hello, hi Sebastian. Nice to see you online. Yeah, I'm great. I'm doing great. We are busy preparing for our exhibition now.
Yeah, of course. It's like less than a month away.
Yes.
And you know what? I'm absolutely looking forward to join the expo. It's my first expo in China ever. So that's going to be super interesting.
Oh,
So
well.
yeah, yeah, let's talk about your expo that you co-founded. Our audience has probably never heard of it because in the West, yeah, we care about the expos in the West like CES or AWE. So yeah, let's talk a bit about the VR AR World Expo. So MRTV is your new media partner, which is great. So I will tell the West a bit more about your expo, which I'm excited about. So what is the VR AR World Expo and where does it take place?
Okay. So basically, our company is called VR AR World. We are an XR media platform based in China, and the exhibition we are organized will take place in Shanghai this May, from May 15 to 16. It's a two-day event, a combination of forum and exhibition and awards. So the exhibition's name is called VR AR Expo China. It's very simple to remember because it's like a VR AR events in China. So
That
very
makes
simple
sense.
name. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Very cool. So, is this like the only VR and AR expo in China, or is it the biggest one? Or tell me a bit more about the ecosystem of this kind of expos in China.
Sure. Okay. VR Air Expo China will be the leading XR events in China. There are several like small events in here in China as well about the XR ecosystem. Previously, there was one large one in Nanchang. They organized by the government, but they are no longer taking place anymore. So right now, the VR Air Expo China will be the only events for international exhibitors if they're interested in the looking for partners in China.
Ah, okay, great. That's very cool. Yeah, congratulations to making
Oh,
it
thank you.
to the leading expo. That is very cool.
Thank you very much.
So, so tell me a bit about the expo. Like, when did you start it? So you're the co-founder of the company of this media company, right? Via AR World.
Yeah, well.
So, so when did you start with the expo?
This year will be our third edition. So we started 2 years ago, back in 2023. But actually, we were preparing it during COVID. Unfortunately,
Oh
it's
wow,
very difficult.
it
Yeah,
was a bad time.
exactly. It's impossible to organize any events during COVID
Yeah.
time. So that's why we started the show the first year back in 2023. So the first edition was taking place in October 2023 because we were planning to have the events at the beginning of the year. Unfortunately, it's still like post-COVID time, and it's very difficult to get everything prepared on the first half of the year. So we postponed it, the first edition, into October, and afterwards we changed the date into May since last year, and this year it will still in May. So in the future we are planning to have the events like every May, in the first half of the year.
Okay, great. So yeah, how was the first expo like? Like how many exhibitors did you have, and how is it now? How many
Uh,
exhibitors will be there? Like, did it grow? Tell me a bit more about like how big is this event?
I see. So the first edition, we had it at a hotel. So
Yeah.
there were only about 20 exhibitors back then. So we started as a very small event. And last year, it was also in the hotel. It was also held in the hotel. But this year, because we've got more applications, especially from like companies with big entertainment equipment, and also the VR large space company, which they require like a large area to showcase their experiences. So we moved to an exhibition hall this year, and the exhibitors will raise from 20 at the very first year until this year. We are expecting to have like 70 to 80
Oh
exhibitors this year.
wow.
Yeah, so
Okay,
like
cool.
three or four
That is
times.
really cool. Congratulations to
Thank you.
growing like this. That is perfect. That is nice. So, let us understand more about the expo. Is it for the Chinese market? Like, are all the exhibitors Chinese, or is it more like it's companies from all over the world who want to enter China? So, what is what is the goal of this expo? Is it international, or is it? Tell us more about who exhibits to who.
All right. Okay. Yeah. So most of the exhibitors are still from China, but the for the goal of our events is to build up a bridge between the Chinese market and also the Western market. So this year, so we will have the like both Chinese exhibitors and international exhibitors. So for example, like we used to have the exhibitors like Sense Glove, the haptic gloves from Netherlands, and also another company, Immersive, from Finland. And this year, we're expecting to have, we are having a company from the Portugal, the Food AR, and also Brilliance from Netherlands as well. So we do have international exhibitors. And besides the exhibitors, like 40% of our speakers are international speakers from 6 different continents, like Asia, Europe, Oceania, North America, South America, and Africa. So it's like international events. It's not only focused on the China market. For any companies who are looking for reliable partners here in China, who wants to do business in China, looking for partners, or for Chinese companies, because we are also having international buyers as well. So last year there
Yeah.
were like visitors from in total 25 different countries
Okay.
visited our show. So for Chinese companies who are looking for international buyers, it's also a good place to participate, a good event to participate.
Perfect. Yeah, and I love that you said like you want to be a bridge between the East and the West, and yeah, MRTV definitely will help you to bring this more to the Western audiences and to help the companies there to yeah probably reach out to the Western audiences and say hello. I'll totally make lots of videos there and show the people what I find there. So that's cool. Very excited about your show, Cynthia. Very cool.
Yeah, very happy to have MRTV working as our media partner this year. We are very looking
Yeah,
forward.
me too. Me too. That's going to be very exciting. Cool. So, yeah, how, why did you start this in the first place? So you told me just like, okay, you want to be maybe this bridge as well for East and West, but let's go a bit earlier. How did you get into this whole VR affair?
Okay, yeah, that's a good question.
Right?
So yeah, for my background, the we've been working in the international exhibition industry for more than 10 years, and the actually I would I have to say thank you to COVID because of COVID. It's strange, but the because of COVID, it's difficult for the Chinese companies to participate international events overseas.
Right.
So we were back in 2020, we were using XR like especially for VR training to help the Chinese manufacturers to help them to do like overseas trainings. And during that time, we stepped into the XR events industry, XR industry, because previously most of our events are like in the yacht, boating, also other technology industry like Internet of Things, but not XR related. But back in 2020, during the time we helped the Chinese manufacturers to using the XR events to help them, and we realized that there's very lack communication in the XR industry between the Eastern world and the Western world. So that's why we start to preparing for organizing an event here in China to help people like understand each other, especially for the Chinese company who aim to enter the international market, and also for international companies who are looking for partners here. So that's how we
Okay.
all get started in the very beginning.
Yeah, very cool. And now you're one of the leading expos in China about this. This is wonderful. This is really great. So, and you personally, how did you like encounter VR for the first time? Also because of COVID, the same thing.
Yeah, for us, the VR training was the first step.
Ah,
But for
yeah.
me personally, my huge passion is about movies. So yeah,
Ah,
so
good.
I really love all kinds of movies, and especially for XR movies, I'm a huge fan.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so that's why like I've got so much passionate about this industry and also about organizing the event. And this year we are also going to have the VR large space experience, which is kind of like very popular here in China recently. And we will have several experiences on site. You will experience them by yourself. And also we will have the VR film exhibition area as well, so people can
Ah,
actually experience some VR films on site, which
okay,
is like
cool.
my big passion.
Oh, nice, nice. I'm looking forward to checking this out then. That's going to be nice. Yeah, it is a very exciting field, XR, right? It's very cool. It's something that you must experience, and like an expo like this allows people to actually check it out themselves. So is it like more an industry event where more like industry insiders go, or is it like also open to the public, like anyone in Shanghai who's interested in the topic can simply go there?
The feature of the show is mainly for business to business,
Yeah.
but we are also open to public. For example, like based on the visitors, the analysis of the visitors from last year, I would say maybe 70 to 80% of the visitors are from the business part, and 20 to 30% are from the public the part. And this year, especially for this year, we will have the VR large space experience. So we are expecting to have more public visitors this year.
Okay, cool. So large space experience, you mean like a location-based VR experiences where
Yeah,
you
yeah,
run
yeah.
around?
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
cool.
Like because
Yeah.
it's starting to be more and more popular since last year. So a
Ah,
lot of
yeah.
malls they will have this large experience, the VR
Right.
large space experience. For example, like if you go to if during the weekends you go to the mall with your friends and family, you can simply buy a ticket to try the VR experience, just like you go to the cinema and buy a ticket to watch the movie.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I love those location-based experiences where you can run around. Like, it's so cool.
Yeah, it's
It's
like
very
you
cool.
are in the movie. You are
Yeah, exactly.
experience
Exactly.
yourself by yourself. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very cool.
Okay, okay. I'm looking forward to trying that out. That's gonna be nice. Yeah. So what interests our viewers as well is yeah, how does the Chinese VR ecosystem look like? Like we have no idea. We sometimes hear something, obviously, like our devices, yeah, come from Pimax or from Pico, but we don't really know. Like in the West, okay, it's Meta, right? Meta is like the big alpha, and then there's probably Apple trying to get into it. So how is the VR ecosystem in China? Who's like the big player, or do you have like several big players? How does it look like?
Yeah, just like you mentioned, here in China, we do have like several big players. Not like you only have Meta or Quest
Okay.
and Vision Pro, and maybe Meta Ray-Ban for the AI glasses. But here in China, we've got a lot of big players on the market right now, and they are all will joining our events this year. For example,
Okay.
like just as you mentioned, Pimax and also DPVR. They are the VR headsets company.
From
Are
Shanghai, both.
Yes, exactly. And also like some AR glasses companies like Rocket, Reneal, Imo, Dream Smart, and Play for Dream is also VR headsets company. But you will see all these brands on site at our events. And
Perfect.
yeah, besides the headsets, because China is like a big company, a big country for the manufacturer.
Yeah.
So besides the well-known XR hardware companies, you will also see the upstream and downstream companies as well, the component companies as well. For
Okay,
example, we
cool.
will have the AR optical solution company like Net AR, and also a lot of AI glasses companies. When we talk about the ecosystem here in China, the AI smart glasses is like the trend right now. A lot of investment goes into that field. So you will try
Yeah.
a few AI glasses on site, like Canon and or VR. They're also producing the AI glasses. And besides that, for example, like the eye tracking solution company Seven Sun, and also the color changing solution company Bear Sunny. So you will see all kind of different stuff on site.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I did
we're
hear
also
that quite
having
a few.
some. Oh, sorry about that. We're also
Yeah.
having some like international brands like Microsoft and Sony. They will also exhibit on site as well.
Okay, perfect, perfect. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to that, and yeah, I also can tell that there's a trend for these AI glasses. Like, yeah, I'm using like Meta glasses myself normally, right? Not today, but normally I do. And then I heard like there's quite a few companies who also want to like launch this kind of glasses, which have like cameras and AI support. Oh, that's going to be very exciting.
Right.
Yeah.
We will have a forum themed on AI and AR
Ah,
smart glasses on the
okay.
second day in the morning. So
Okay.
you will be able to hear a lot of companies introducing their products and also the market trend in that field.
Nice. I'm sure there's going to be so much content that I can make for the my audiences who will love to hear like what's happening. Like whenever I go to AWE or CES, actually many of the interesting booth of the interesting companies they are Chinese, right? So
Yeah.
like CES normally it feels like oh I am already in China, right? So so now I can go to the real thing, which is cool. Yeah, nice. Yeah, so you know what? I can't wait to be there and to show your expo to the Western world. So I'm going to be there. I'm going to make lots of content, lots of videos, and I'm also going to interview some of your exhibitors, right? So that's going to be super interesting, and I'm looking forward to that. Cynthia, I'm so grateful that you took the time to tell us more about the expo. Good luck for the preparations. I guess you're very busy right now, right? And um, and then I'm looking forward to see you in Shanghai.
Yeah, thank you so much, Sebastian, for the media support and everything. And look forward to see you in Shanghai next month in 20
Exactly,
days. Yeah.
exactly. See you
All right.
soon.
Yeah, see you
Bye
soon.
bye.
Bye, Sebastian.
Now, that was really interesting. Thank you so much, Cynthia, again for your time. And I'm very much looking forward to covering the VR AR Expo in Shanghai. And since we're going to be in Shanghai, we're also going to visit Pimax because Pimax's headquarters is in Shanghai. So it's May. They're supposed to come out with their Dream Air, and we're going to check out how far they have come along with the new headset. So you can expect lots of videos coming out of this trip to China. And if you don't want to miss anything, then absolutely subscribe to this channel right now and click on the bell button, yeah, so that you don't miss anything. Exactly. Also come to the MRTV Discord server. There will be a special channel dedicated to this trip where we're probably going to post some cool behind the scenes videos. So definitely go to the MRTV Discord server. The link is down in the description of this video. All right, and that's everything that I have for this video. Do let me know down in the comment section, what are you looking forward to for this coverage of the VR AR Expo? Is it more the PCVR headsets like Pimax? Is it probably more the mixed reality headsets like the Play for Dream? Or is it probably those video glasses like the X-Real and Row kits? Do let us know down in the comment section. That's everything. I'm looking forward to see you in the next one. Until then, bye bye.